Hey everybody, this is Phoenix Down, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Randomized. In the last episode, we defeated the Wizard Aghanim, as well as the Helmassar King at the Palace of Darkness. And in today's episode, we will be going over to Misery Mire next, but before I do that, I'm going to pull out the Magic Mirror and warp back to the Light World, because I'd like to pick up one little treasure that I've unlocked after defeating Aghanim. Because I defeated him, some changes were made to the Light World. You also notice that there was that red soldier there. So there are some new enemies roaming around. Well, not so much new, but their locations are different now. After you defeat Aghanim, the monsters in the Light World become a bit tougher, mainly because you've unlocked the Master Sword and you have access to more powerful equipment. But now soldiers roam around Kakariko Village freely. And, you know, there's like different encounters. There's a tree that'll spawn a whole swarm of bees if you run into it, stuff like that. These trees have a whole bunch of buzzards waiting to attack you, so on and so forth. But I'm going over here to... Well, it looks like they, wait, what? Okay, that is really weird. That's not normal. That's really bizarre. I've never seen that before. That must be a little glitch with the ROM hack or something, but by defeating Aghanim, the lumberjacks finish cutting down that tree. There's some fairies down here if you have a bug catching net, which I still do not have. But I do have a heart container piece. I believe this one's number 18 if I remember correctly. I haven't been keeping track quite as well as I normally would. But I believe there are only 6 more of those to go. We got one of them for defeating the Helmassar King. But alright, I think with that treasure acquired, I believe that might be everything we can find in the overworld in both the light and dark worlds, aside from the stuff that I skipped because it was just bombs or rupees or arrows or something like that. So I believe all the remaining treasures are inside the dungeons, whether it's Misery Mire or Turtle Rock or Ganon's Tower. Unless the Great Fairy in the pyramid inside the Dark World has anything, but I doubt it. But anyway, if we go over here, we have all 3 medallions, so we need to use the Bombos medallion to open up Misery Mire. Yeah, that's something else that they randomized for the, well, the randomizer is that, you know, which medallions you use to open up Dungeons 6 and 7 have been changed. You know, and it's different each time. It's normally the Ether medallion, which makes sense because you would summon like a cold storm to disrupt the rainfall that's happening in Misery Mire, this swamp area. But alright, Misery Mire. I don't remember this dungeon quite as well as I do some of the other ones. Yeah, it's a bit mazy, it kind of loops in on itself a bit. One little trick is that you don't actually need the hookshot to get across that gap, and that's something the randomizer took into account. I'm surprised I did that on my first try, by the way. But you can use that trick to get into Misery Mire without the hookshot if you just don't happen to have it, but you have everything else you need to get here. And Misery Mire is also the first dungeon in A Link to the Past to feature everyone's favorite wizard enemy, the Wizrobes. Yay! Fortunately, they're not nearly as brutal as they are in the original Legend of Zelda. Yeah, they've been nerfed quite a bit. Ah, crap, Demos. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that. I missed one. I think a Popo got away. Yeah, there we go. Ah! Stop shooting me, man! Man, jeez. It's giving me the evil eye. But okay, so now we're in Misery Mire. This part's a little frustrating. It's a bit of a maze. Kind of circle around, ah crap, fireball thing. I could have handled that damage since I have the red mail, but I already took 3 hits from the Beamos, so I'd rather just carry on. I think these, these sconces or whatever will shoot fireballs at you. Push the block to open this door, and we'll just dash over here to get ourselves a little treasure. Maybe it'll have something useful. It'll probably be a key, or maybe it'll be 20 rupees. It's a key, alright, good. Yeah, there's plenty of locked doors in this dungeon, so I'll definitely want to get as many keys early on as I possibly can. I think I'm gonna go to the right first. My right, Link's left. Yeah, there's 2 keys, or normally there'd be 2 keys in this room that I'm gonna pull out the Cane of Burna to make myself invincible temporarily. Open this to get the big key. All right, nice. Well played. I can turn that off now. Let's open up this door since I've got a couple keys already. The path this way would lead towards the path that would lead towards the boss eventually, but I want to go this way instead. Just make a mad dash across this long expanse. A little bit of foreshadowing, I guess. Ready, take that, Wizrobe. Yeah, I can't quite reach it. Oh well. Man, those things are really just shooting fireballs. Oh, he's going down that way. Alright, whew, I timed that one just right. Got a crystal switch over here, and another little key. So we're doing well for ourselves so far. We could just use like the magic cape or the Cane of Burna to avoid that. But I'll open this door. We'll advance to another area. Yeah, there's a lot of these fireball shooting things to worry about. So make ourselves invincible once again. Watch out for the giant spike traps. That's what those things are called. I forgot what they were called in a previous episode. We got the big key, so I guess I could open this door. And it'll warp me towards, well, this path will eventually lead me towards the way towards the boss, but I probably could technically just go straight to the boss. I think I'd be fine. Yeah, there's no avoiding that one. I was pretty much cornered. But alright, turn back to normal and we'll advance back this way. We'll get back to this way soon enough. But I got another key. So we'll go down this way and... Actually, I think I'm going to go across this hall and see what waits for me over this way. Yeah, again, my memory of this dungeon's a little fuzzy and I forget what you call those slug things. But we do have another chest over here with the compass. Okay, well that's... Well, at least I know that Vitrius, or whatever the boss's name, I think that's what it's called, will not be dropping that this time. I guess I'll just do this door, why not? Yeah, the Bari has that key. And of course that's the tiles are going to attack me there. Actually, what's up there? Whoops, wrong button. Whoop, I'm pushing a lot of the wrong buttons there. Okay, I didn't even get the map, so okay, we haven't been to that room yet, so I guess I'll just have to deal with the tiles, because I don't remember what's up there. They might just be fairies or something like that. It might not even be worth the time, but whatever. Continuing on, just, I don't know, keeping things a little interesting by just running around. Keeps the fireballs from hitting me too. Whoops. Yeah, I guess I walked right into that one. Walked into that one too, so maybe this isn't the best strategy after all. Oh, all this time I guess I could have just lit all the torches and been done with it. Whoops. You can tell I'm a little rusty on this. I haven't been playing quite as, I haven't played this dungeon quite a while. Ooh, we got a heart container. All right. Well, hey, it was worth the time. And what's over here? That's what was over there. Okay, have we been here before? Trying to get a feel for the area. Okay, we're looping back around. I guess I'll go back this way. Nah, okay, that's... Again, this place gets a little mazy, and I didn't really refresh my memory on it too much before recording today, so bear with me, please, guys. So, okay, let's see. I think now I want to go down. Watch out for Beamos. These guys are always fun. Don't think there's anything of use in that skull, but I'm here. Yeah, just 5 arrows. I don't need those. I was at max capacity anyway, and there's a chest that would normally have the big key. So we'll go back this way. And this time go straight down here. I'm glad I went to that way though, because You know, having that... Ah, crap. I walked right into that. I even knew that turret was there, and I just... Alright, that's great. I'm glad I found that. Filled up my MP just in time, too, because I'm going to need it for this room here. Because... Yeah, I was waiting for you, Wizrobe. I knew you were around here somewhere. Gonna have to light up 4 of these lanterns. I figure I'll push the blocks in advance. Because in the next room, this is one of those cases like in the previous episode where we have to do some kind of trigger to make a wall slide to reveal the path forward. Let's see, I'll use the lamp. Ah, crap. I probably blew it right there. Alright, we were fast enough, good. But yeah, the wall in the next room is now sliding over. It's pretty much the longest wall sliding sequence we'll have to worry about in the game. All the lanterns extinguish before it even finishes. It takes that long. But alright. So yeah, the path is normally about this wide, and it goes all the way up here, and there's a little tablet thing. You talk to Sahasrara, he kind of explains something to you. I forget what, because I haven't had to read it in a long time. You drop down here, and you would normally get the big key, and what do we get? A regular key! But we do need that to get to the other side. Because there's a whole other end of the dungeon I've been kind of ignoring. Take that. Have I been around here? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I've been around here. Okay, let's go back this way. We'll go down this way and do a little bit of looping around. Alright, we're back into the central hub. I want to go back to the lower section so I can get across here. Actually, I think I've already been up here. I want to go down, actually, and loop around a little more. I'll follow this little sparky guy. And I guess I'll take this door here. This probably isn't the door I should have taken, but there's a key. There's a key right here. I meant to say treasure, but I was still right, though. I wasn't wrong. Oh, crap. Okay, get my hook shot out, not the bombos. That's not going to do me any good. And dash up here and open up the big chest with the map. Alright. Okay, well, we got that covered. All of our bases are getting covered now. All of our base will belong to us. Soon enough. That was a close one. Okay, I guess now is the time to progress into the deeper bowels of the dungeon. And take out a Wizrobe while we're at it. Because why not? If only Wizrobes went down that easily in the original Legend of Zelda. Alright, top off our magic power, because we're going to need it. I'm a little surprised and a little disappointed I haven't found any of the magic upgrades yet, but so it goes. There's going to be a lot of those, yeah, these little fireball shooting things in this room. And this is just rupees, I believe. I am going to need the Cana Samaria. This is the dungeon where you originally find it. Ah, crap. Little Zol snuck up on me. So, okay, there we go. So you have to push a block. You have to create a block and put it on that weight to hold it in place. And you know what? I'm going to pull out my magic powder and do something about this anti-fairy. Turned it into a regular fairy in case you couldn't tell. He was kind of on top of me when I got it. So alright, back to full HP. We got some spike traps here to watch out for. Ah, crap. Okay, down here. Yeah, there are no hearts or anything inside any of these skulls, so there's nothing to gain from that. Nothing to really gain from up there either, it's just a treasure room. Though it does give you a glimpse into the next area. So I do want to go over... Wait, what? There we go. Okay, I'm a little surprised that the hookshot wasn't triggering that. It's like maybe I should have switched over to the boomerang instead. And the anti-fairies are stuck. Ha! Take that. In fact, I'm gonna take care of you guys now so you don't cause me any trouble down the road. And there are these Zorro rat things that sometimes fly out of these holes when you open them. I'm assuming the anti-fairies will still be gone. Nice. Alright, that'll save me some minor hassles down the road. And Zols are gonna be raining from the ceiling. Pretty sure I'm supposed to hit that switch. Fill up a little bit of my magic power. I don't think I need it anymore for the rest of this dungeon. But I do want to run this way because I got a fire snake and an anti-fairy chasing me. As I head towards the boss room. Out. For a battle against Vitreous. I'm going to pull out the arrows for this one. Or I could just swing my sword around. That works too. I want to keep an eye on the central eyeball because he'll eventually start shooting lightning at you, and he does it more frequently as more of his little eyeballs are defeated. Ooh, that snaked out a little bit too close for my comfort. Whoa, wow. Alright, here we go for the final stretch. Just stick your sword out, and he'll take himself out. Yeah, he's got a bit more health than other previous bosses, mainly because he's one of the later bosses of the game, but victory is ours. We defeated Vitreous and got 20 rupees! Hooray! And that is Misery Mire. I actually went through it a little bit quicker than I expected. I mean, considering how mazy it is and everything. But yeah, with that said, guys, next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Randomized, well, we pretty much only have one more dungeon to go in the Dark World, and that's Turtle Rock. So next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, we're gonna head over to Death Mountain and tackle that dungeon. So this has been Phoenix Down, and I will see you guys next time.